What is going on, guys? Your new Quad City Nightmare back with you once again here for Enw Rage. It is episode 32, and tonight we have a great night of action for you as we are 2 weeks away from Halloween, the big show. But let's look at our main event tonight, submission match. It is going to be the world champion Spider-Man going one-on-one with this man, Sagat. And here we go, our first match of the evening, number one contenders match, guys. The winner of this match will face off against Sub-Zero at Halloween. The two-night extravaganza will be Saturday and Sunday in 2 weeks' time to celebrate Halloween. And of course, Halloween will be on dock. We already know that the ENW Championship will be on the line that night, as it will be Spider-Man defending his championship against Mario for the final time inside Hell, in a cell. That will be on night 2. But on night 1, guys, we will be having, of course, our main event will be for the middleweight championship of the world, and it will be either Scorpion or Arrow that will face off in that matchup. Of course, 2 championships on the line either night, as well as much more coming up for ENW fans. Also a spooky kind of matchup coming up as well that we're going to be talking to you about on this very episode as we're here in Newcastle upon Tyne, England, in the O2 Academy, as we get ready for this matchup. Scorpion going one-on-one with Arrow here tonight on ENW Rage. We said 2 weeks from tonight. We already know, I've already signed it, it is going to be Raiden going one-on-one with Zangief. He is the top contender for the Extreme Championship, and he will be facing off against Zangief on night 2. We'll also find out who will face the World Tag Team Champions on night 1 of Halloween next week. In 2 weeks, I should say. Scorpion in the ring. We'll find out who will face off against the Nightmare Squad on night 1 for the World Tag Team titles. Green Arrow on his way to the ring. You've got to believe Arrow has a chance here, a great chance of going back to the summit of the middleweight division here in ENW Wrestling. Of course, Arrow has been champion twice in this division. Tonight takes on Scorpion, like I said. We're gonna have 4 matches up and down the card in our double, might say our double mega event shows in the next, of course, at Halloween weekend. As Arrow makes his way to the ring here on ENW Rage. We are in Newcastle, like I said. We're in Newcastle now until November, where we will be going to London, in the O2 Arena in London. It's going to be an interesting night of action, of course. We will be holding our first Glory of Gold big show. It will be in Wembley Arena on a night that's going to be on November the 26th, my motherfucking birthday. But here we go, first contest of the night, guys. ENW Rage, like I said, what a night it's going to be here tonight. What a main event submission match. Sagat one-on-one with the world champion Spider-Man. Nice forearm coming in there, and a big overhand right by Scorpion. Throws him right, hammer throw there right into the turnbuckles. Right on the back goes Arrow, and Scorpion hits the kick there. Big stomp right onto the face of Arrow. Went for the Irish whip, no, reverses into that kick, went for the knee strike, he'll reverse it, and capture suplex right on the skull, right on that neck, goes Arrow. And Scorpion there, what's he thinking here? Arrow reverses, pop up into the Hurricane Rana. Nicely done by the former 2-time ENW World Middleweight Champion. Arrow now, what's he thinking here? Kick. Kicks him down, and again. And Arrow now, standing moonsault press by Arrow. As Arrow, like I said, looks to get that rematch against Sub-Zero. Of course, we seen Sub-Zero last week. Big win for him as he took on the Mask in one-on-one action in that middleweight championship matchup. Like I said, we are on our way to Halloween in 2 weeks' time. What a big show. It's going to be one of the biggest shows in ENW history. Like I said, the final chapter, the final chapter between Mario and Spider-Man. And if Mario wins, then Spider-Man will have to, well, he's not going to go for that championship as long as Mario's champion. Same goes for Mario, but an added stipulation is if Mario loses, then the Nintendo World Order must split up. They must go their separate ways. What's going to happen there? But that's one of the added bonuses that Spider-Man said. If Mario wins the tournament, if we won the NW Cup, he'd have to put the Nintendo World Order on the line. So it'll be a very different mindset going in for Mario inside Hell in a Cell. The final time that them two will meet inside the cell. And what a way to what a match to have at Halloween inside the Hell in a Cell. The big structure. And Arrow Knight, he's got Scorpion on his shoulders and just chucks him down over the ropes there. Throat first into the cover here, one, and only a 1 count on Scorpion. Like I said, guys, as I said last week, like I said, my dad just passed away last week when I recorded, and it was not a great week for me. Still not haven't been a great week, but you know, we're getting there. So, like I said, we will be having, going into Glory of Gold, we'll be having the I said yes, going into Glory of Gold. Sorry, not going into Glory of Gold. Going into Christmas time, we will be having the first ever KMZ. It's going to be a tournament for my father, basically, and everyone in this tournament, all 8 superstars, none have ever won a championship, a world championship. That could either be the middleweight, a tag, or a heavyweight championship. None of them have won that belt, any of them belts before. So it's going to be a fresh start. The KMZ Breakout Memorial Tournament. So that's going to be once a year now. It's going to be a yearly thing. A big suplex there by Arrow. As Arrow now comes back. Another jumping knee. Right onto the face. Down he goes. And Arrow now into the cover here. One. And then he gets a one here on Scorpion. Great matchup thus far to kick us off here on ENW Rage this week. We said we still have... still keep having the cryptic messages like we had 2 weeks ago. Whoever is coming will come to Halloween, and a big super kick, schoolboy super kick for that matter, by Arrow into the cover. 2, and just a kick out by Scorpion. We've seen him win matches like with that schoolboy super kick. As Arrow in the past, we've won the championship with it, the middleweight title that is. Arrow now gonna pick up Scorpion on his shoulder. Looks like he's going to go for that Death Valley driver, but a nice reversal with the reverse cutter there. And now raining it down the rights, as I like to call them, by Scorpion. Scorpion now from face lock. Scorpion, what's he thinking here? Oh, step him into Guri, and Scorpion's on the bicycle here. Hurricane Rana, no! Arrow picks him up. Oh my God! Powerbomb on the outside. Powerbomb on the outside by Arrow. And now Arrow going to get it back in the ring here. Get it back inside the squared circle. That's how you win professional wrestling matches. Arrow now maybe going to springboard here. Into the flying knee, and no, Scorpion able to dodge it. Scorpion now shot to the back. And the variation of the cutter there. A rolling cutter. This might be it. 2 and no. Variation of Cody Rhodes' Crossroads on that one. Irish whip reversed by Arrow. Onto the apron, here we go. Arrow though. Gonna go for the suplex in the halfway. Straight in the middle by Arrow. Arrow now gonna go for the pickup. No, roll through into the schoolboy super kick for a second time. And Arrow goes straight into the cover here. Cover 1, 2, and Arrow will advance to 2 weeks' time. He will main event on the Saturday show against Sub-Zero. What I like that's going to be. A great night of action it is certainly going to be in 2 weeks' time. Arrow, of course, will get that shot now at Sub-Zero for the ENW World Middleweight Championship. And Arrow looked great here tonight. Didn't miss a beat after losing in the middle in the ENW Cup earlier in the month. Look at this, schoolboy super kick was the end of the night. That was the one from earlier on in the night, but that would be the end of Scorpion tonight. Seems like Scorpion was a bit preoccupied here. Went for that ever since he hit that. Went for the Hurricane Rana, and Arrow would just hit the powerbomb on the outside, and that would be academic. Did hit that rolling cutter. That was very nice. Could have hooked the leg there on that rolling after that rolling cutter. I think it might have been over, but Arrow would hit the schoolboy super kick for the win here tonight on the Enw Rage. Great win for Arrow. As I said, he will meet Sub-Zero for the World Middleweight Championship 2 weeks from tonight on the night 1 of Halloween. What a night that's going to be for ENW Rage fans. Stay locked, guys, as coming up next, it is more action as Raiden is in action. Here we go, guys. Raiden one-on-one with Chucky. Of course, Chucky last week unsuccessful in becoming the Extreme Champion against Zangief. Tonight takes on Raiden. Of course, Raiden, the next man in line for that ENW Championship, ENW Extreme Championship matchup. Of course, the finalist, the eventual loser of the ENW Cup to Mario. Mario will go on, like I said, 2 weeks from tomorrow night against Spider-Man inside Hell in a Cell. What a night that's going to be. For anyone involved, everyone knows that this is one of the biggest shows of the year in Halloween. Also, Michael Myers' domain, and we do know that whoever this person is, whoever this person is who's going to debut, I imagine, could be someone returning. No idea. Whoever this person is wants Michael Myers at Halloween, so Michael Myers will be in action on that night on the Sunday show. It's only right that on the Sunday show that it would be Michael Myers. Went for the shot with a cane, but no. Remember, this is an extreme match. Russian leg sweep there by Chucky onto the security whip barrier. But Chucky done well last week. I'll give it to him. And Zangief was just too much. Zangief's still the Extreme Champion. Like I said, in 2 weeks' time, we'll face off on that second show against. So let's give you the lineup. Basically, it will be the World Tag Team titles on the line on the first night, as well as the Middleweight Championship, and we will also have some kind of Battle Royal-esque match on that night as well. And we will have the Extreme Championship on the line night 2, the World Heavyweight Championship on the line night 2, as well as Michael Myers. Michael Myers is going to be in action against whoever this person is who wants him on night 2 as well. So yes, it's looking for about 4 matches each show, but we'll make sure that you are clued in next week as well, as we have big matches next week on the program. And Chucky is really taking it here to Raiden. Of course, Raiden has never been pinned and has never been made to submit in the ENW. Of course, last week, losing that tables, ladders and chairs match. But he still hasn't been pinned, still hasn't been made to submit here in the ENW, and that is something, and he could very well be the next Extreme Champion in 2 weeks' time if he can beat Zangief, and that's going to be a barn burner of a match, no doubt about it. Oh, nice move here. Got that deathlock locked in, a variation of the deathlock. And Raiden, of course, he's an athlete. He's a man of many trades, is Raiden. And he is, like I said, he's been great since debuting last November. shot a knockdown there by Raiden. And then another one. Raiden there was going to go for onto the ropes here. They're going to go to the tippy top. Raiden maybe going to go for it. The double axe handle off the top. Come on, baby, he said. As Raiden is taking it to Chucky here in this matchup. Raiden there going to lock it in here. Going to try to at least. Thunder Tamer locked in. Thunder Tamer locked in. Will Chucky tap out of this one? And not as of yet. Raiden letting go with the Thunder Tamer. Was kicked there by Chucky. Chucky there picking up Raiden. And for the kick, no, nice reversal. Single leg Boston Crab variation of the Thunder Tamer there. Just the one leg on this exchange. Will Chucky be able to tap out the... Doesn't matter about the ropes, it's an Extreme Rules match, remember. We are here in Newcastle. Outside England, of course. Newcastle at the moment, their football team. Just being taken over, of course. Great hospitality here in the city of Pac, the city of Newcastle, where Pac was from, of course. Old Geordie Nev himself. Well, here we go. The Thundersault. And that has got to be it. Chucky will not kick out here. Thundersault by Raiden. And Raiden gets the win. And momentum on the side of Raiden going into his match in 2 weeks at Halloween. On night 2 of Halloween. What a night that, what a double show it's going to be next. In 2 weeks' time, as Raiden, like I said, will face off against Zangief for the Extreme Championship. That's going to be something. Two men who have been... Well, Raiden hasn't lost a singles match by pinfall or submission. Zangief has only lost a handful of matches in his ENW career. So, well, Zangief was one of the first men here in ENW. But like I said, next week is going to be something else. Raiden, with a big win here tonight, like I said. And he will face off next week with Zangief, and that's going to be an interesting one. Raiden getting ready for that for the first championship match of his career. Will he walk away with the ENW Extreme Championship? Coming up next, guys, it is the number one contendership for the tag titles. So here we go, guys. It is time for the World Tag Team Championship contender match. Of course, winner of this matchup will face off against the Nightmare Squad on night 1 of Halloween in 2 weeks. Oh, that's shot by Luigi in the corner. And just moments ago, of course, hearing that Michael Myers seems that he will be the man to face off against whoever this debuting soul is. Gotta believe that. Who is it gonna be? You know, it could be anyone. Could be someone from Michael's past, maybe. Or something, wouldn't it? But we do know that it is going to be either debuting or returning superstar in ENW, and that will be beautiful deadlift German suplex by Ken. That will be in 2 weeks, like I said. But it is a Nintendo World Order of Luigi and Link, taking on Ken Masters and Ryu here. The winners going on, like I said, in 2 weeks to face off against the ENW World Tag Team Champions, the Nightmare Squad. We've got to believe it's going to be a night, the double night of action. Saturday and Sunday next week, make sure you join us. One of the biggest weekends in ENW history. Big neck breaker by Luigi. Make sure you join us for that. It's going to be a great weekend. Title matches up and down. We'll have 4 championships. All 4 of them championships will be on the line. We will have the first ever spooky battle royal, which will involve a lot of former ENW champions with big implications, of course. Down the road for championship contendership as we go into the Christmas period. Of course, our last 2 mega events of the year. Then, of course, we said, well, I hope this has been This is our first week of Newcastle shows. We'll be in Newcastle next week and of course the week after for Halloween. Before we get ready to go to London. Some bigger venues. But a shot there by Ryu as he coming off the tag. Just kicked there onto the link. Two great tag teams here, of course. Luigi, former 5-time World Tag Team Champion with his brother Mario. Has never won a tag team championship with Link, so it could be the first man to win multiple championships. One of the first men to win multiple championships with different partners. Of course, Batman has done it before as well. Batman, of course, being tag team championship partners with both Robin and Spider-Man. Nice sweep there by Ryu, and Link makes the tag. Had to make the tag to Luigi there to get him out. And Ryu and Luigi, they know each other so well. They've been in tag team matches against each other in the past. Of course, the Street Fighter Extreme and the Mario brothers. Mario, of course, now in the main event scene. You will be in an actual match next week, Mario. There's of course, tonight is a submission match. And next week Mario will be in a last man standing match against Superman, and that match was actually chosen by Spider-Man, but of course tonight's match was chosen by Mario for Spider-Man. Pick your poison style, you might call it. Over the neck breaker here, Luigi. Ryu reverses into the front face lock, and he's got the sleeper locked in. The sleeper is locked in. The rear naked choke, whatever you want to call it. Many names. Luigi able to get out with that snapmare from that rear naked choke. And tags in Link. Ryu does not make the tag though to Ken. He wants to stay in this. So they come, like I said, submission matchup. And Spider-Man goes one-on-one with Sagat in our main event. Only way to win is by submission in this one. In that one, I should say. Link now going to the top, hits the right hand on the Ken Masters, and a beautiful European uppercut in the corner. Ken Masters now comes out of the corner though. Irish whip into his respective corner. Big foot up by Link. Double knees and backstabber by Link on that one. It looks like he's going to make the tag again. No. Went for the foot, went to take the feet out, or the legs out at least, of Ken Masters. Ken able to get back into this. Ken Masters, Dragon Punch, no. Link able to see it coming on that exchange. Link, he'll never give up, Link, there's no doubt about it. Might be a son of a bitch, there's no doubt about that, but he's gonna get it done in it as Link. Look at this, beautiful move by Ken Masters. Street Fighter Extreme, former 3-time World Tag Team Champions. Looking to make it 4. If they can get there, if they can beat the Nintendo World Order here tonight. Luigi and Link know indeed that their existence really could be tested. The Nintendo World Order could very well be over if Mario doesn't win the Hell in a Cell match at Halloween in 2 weeks. Mario has all the keys to the kingdom really in his hands inside Hell in a Cell against Spider-Man. Beautiful move by Link. Both men on the outside. Referee is climbing up there in his count. And Link knows, Link is playing that game here. He wants to play that cat and mouse game here against Ryu. You've got to believe that this is going to be something here. Which one? Oh, straight into the steps he goes. What is going to happen here? Referee is building up to an 8, I think, or a 9. Oh my God, he got back in. Ryu's absolutely 8. And it's over. The Nintendo World Order win by Ken. And Ken cannot believe it. I'm not letting it go down like that. How about this? How about this next week? We put Freddy, we put Ken, and we put Link in a triple threat match next week. And if Ken wins, or if Ken wins, then they will be added to a triple threat match at the mega event. Can't get any better than that, I think. But what a win for the Nintendo World Order. At the moment, they're going to the championship match, but they're going to put that shot on the line next week. They're going to earn that damn match. There's no doubt in that. And the next, guys, main event time. Sagat versus Spider-Man. Yeah, main event in DDDDU. Submission matchup here in Newcastle. Winner is only by submission. And here comes Sagat, the submission magician in a lot of ways. Sorry, Shayna. Yeah, Sagat, no doubt about it. One of the greatest submission wrestlers in ENW history. Gonna go one-on-one with the world champion Spider-Man. Sagat, of course, last time we seen him, of course, he was being, of course, a bad company with M. Bison. Of course, them two wrestlers. Just missing out on becoming World Tag Team Champions against the Nightmare Squad. But tonight, Sagat going in alone here tonight. A submission matchup against the World Champion. We said next week our main event it will be Mario one-on-one against Superman, bringing back an old rivalry in that one. As Mario, of course, defeated Superman in a ENW Championship match back in December of last year. So Spider-Man thought that he would have Superman go against him. And there is Spider-Man, the ENW champion for a freaking reason. Won that championship back in May at Destiny. And he has been champion ever since. Of course, defended the championship 3 times against Mario, but Mario was still a bit annoyed after losing it in a steel cage. But of course, he wasn't pinned that night. So in Mario's sick mind, he thinks that he didn't lose. But now it will be final match between them two men, Spider-Man and Mario. It's been near enough a year-long feud between them two men. Think about it, it's been 7 months, 8 months since Spider-Man won the King of the Battle in February, and it's been a feud since then, since February, since Spider-Man won that. And Spidey realised his dream of becoming the ENW champion, but tonight he is tested here tonight on ENW Rage. He takes on a submission specialist in a submission matchup. Here we go. Overhand right reverse there into the forearm of his own there, Spidey. Then Sagat here in our main event of ENW Rage. Spidey now, forearm to the face, jumping DDT on the apron. My God, he went down with authority, did Sagat, and Spidey's not wasting any time here. No doubt about it. Spider-Man has to get back up though. Gotta keep moving here. Monkey flip and down goes Sagat. No doubt about it, of course, Mario in line to become the ENW Wrestler of the Year, but I think Spider-Man could be in there as well. Spider-Man gonna go for it. Spidey sense submission here. Calls it the web lock. And I say Spidey hopes to win this with his submission, the web lock. Sagat's got many submissions though, haven't he? He's gonna go for here. Oh my God! Right into the ropes with a catapult by Sagat. Working on the neck and then just on the face, just face squashing him there. It's great, solidly behind Spider-Man here tonight. No doubt about that one. Spidey now is going to go for a double knees up there by Sagat. Went for the drop kick. Spidey able to get out of it. Kick to the gut there by Sagat. Drop kick, no. Spidey able to reverse as well. Spidey now. What's he thinking this time? Maybe think. Oh, went for something. Nice Inzy there, right to the face. And a left-hand stinger. And a big clothesline by Sagat. Down goes Spider-Man on that one. And an elbow drop. As Sagat looks to wear down the ENW World Champion. We said 2 weeks time, Spider-Man versus Mario, the final chapter between these two men. Spider-Man has said he just wants more competition here. And that's not saying that ENW has no competition. It's the fact that Mario and Spider-Man are cut above the rest here over the last couple of months in this company. And what a stun gun by Sagat. We've only seen really 2 submissions gone for so far in this matchup. Of course, the web lock was one of them. And Spider-Man will look to go for that web lock once again. Spidey, nicely done with the inverted DDT. Spidey now trying to just take it to the one and only Sagat in this one. Nice jawbreaker by Spidey. Oh, went for something that Spidey there couldn't get it. Overhand right by Spider-Man. Spidey now. Beautiful! Nicely done by Spider-Man. Just hooked him there in that neck breaker. And Spidey's thinking what to do here. Spidey's not a submission wrestler. It's well documented that. He's a high flyer. He's a flashy wrestler, but apart from the web lock, Spidey hasn't got a lot of submissions, but Sagat is much bigger wrestler than Spider-Man. And for the kick there. Spidey cannot hit that kick, but Sagat, he just keeps moving out the way. Under the apron here goes Sagat. Will Spidey go for something again? Forearm hit back though by Sagat here in this main event of ENW Rage. Overhand rights here by Spider-Man. Spidey got to try and wear him down here. Irish whip here by Spidey. Nice reversal by Sagat. Kick to the gut to take Spider-Man down there. And Spidey with a big foot to the face. Spidey now gonna go to the top rope here, trying to wear down Sagat. Spidey, maybe thinking 630, no. Oh, beautiful! Phoenix splash! The float over into the moonsault, nicely done by Spider-Man. And Sagat is down for the time being, but Sagat back up now with a short arm shoulder block. And Sagat beating that chest. He wants to beat the world champion. What would this do for him? Submission hold locked in here. The knee over the back with a camel clutch. Variation of it anyway. And Spider-Man able to get out of it. Kick to the gut by Spidey. After the Spanish fly on that attempt. Nice reversal. Float over into the neck breaker by Sagat. And Spidey going to take some much needed rest on the outside. Sagat now following Spidey back on out in this submissions only match. Oh, and back takedown by Spidey. The resilience of the ENW World Champion is being tested tonight against the former ENW Champion in his own right, that being Sagat. Sagat now with a DDT. Sagat could have put him down there and got him in that front face lock, that front chancery. But now back to the camel clutch. There's no one better in ENW at submissions than this man. But Spidey able to get out one more time. Spidey with a side effect. Spidey to the top rope now. Can he do it here tonight? Spider-Man to the top rope. 630 sent on. But he got to get him to tap out here. It's not as easy as rolling him over and getting that submission. Spidey, he's got the web lock. Web lock locked in. Will Sagat tap out to the web lock? Will Sagat tap out here? He's in terrible pain. The web lock locked in. But Spidey lets the web lock go and figures something out. But he gets it back in it. Lets Sagat get out of it and just puts more pressure on him. And Sagat's got a tap. Spidey gets the win. Spidey wins with a web lock. What a win for Spider-Man. Here tonight on ENW Rage. And Spider-Man is full of momentum going in to his championship match at Halloween against Mario in the Hell in a Cell match. The final chapter will be written out at Halloween. And finally Spider-Man with the web lock, and Sagat had to tap out, had nowhere to go. And Spider-Man got the win. And what a win for the webmaster. That's about do it, guys, for tonight's episode of ENW Rage. Hope you enjoyed it. Next week is our final stop before the big Halloween show in 2 weeks. Make sure you join us. It's going to be a main event of Mario, the #1 contender for the ENW Championship, one-on-one with Superman. Guys, I hope you can join us, but get it to the extreme.